Hello, everybody. How's it going? All right. Let me know if you can hear me. Tonight, I'm going to be listening to Lorne start reading his chat log with Debbie. Now this freaking call is like 6 hours long, so I'm only going to be doing an hour and a half. I even timed out my Sims gameplay so I know when I'm done, and then I don't have to be super tired tomorrow morning. But all right, can y'all hear me? Does that sound good? Am I clear? Let me see if I can. I have an idea. Is this gonna? Yes, look at that. Sweet. There's a little music going on here. I'm gonna steal that idea from other people. I really like it when you listen to a stream and there's some chill shit going on in the background, you know? You can hear nobody. No, I'm not going for 6. Okay, cool. I'm assuming y'all can hear me then. Okay? No, I'm not going for 6 hours. Maybe someday. Maybe someday when I'm not feeling good, or I don't know. That might happen. But anyway, 12-hour stream. Holy shit. Y'all remember when Cyber Squeak and Slash did that? They read the entire chat log between Mr. Penis and Miss Vagina. That was insane. The stamina. Let me know if the music is too loud too. I think I have it down as low as it can go. I don't know. This is an experiment. This is the background music from Grand Theft Auto. Is it? I don't recognize it. It literally says no copyright music, artificial music, so it began lo-fi, royalty-free music. So I hope not. Ah, shit, here we go again. I don't even know if I said that in the right cadence. Okay, anyway, let's say hi to everybody. Hey, Cyber Squeak, Tracy Hamill, welcome. Robert Osland, Dunde Lieta. Hey, everybody, me and Dunde are going to be streaming tomorrow. We're going to we're going to read through the beginning of my chat with Jessie. It is her birthday tomorrow, so after Nuggies and Wes are done streaming, I will be on reading with Dunde. Thanks, Dunde, for joining. Who we got? Tickle Pea Shivers, what up, my man? Ricky Spanish, hello. Hi, Nuggies, welcome. And there's Eel. Guru needs to stop trying to be Stranger Things. Maybe they'd be bigger than Jesse. Okay, first of all, bully comment. Second of all, I will say, when did that show come? I hadn't seen that show until this season. And all of a sudden, I think it was on TikTok. Yeah, on my TikTok, there was just a ton of Kate Bush. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? And then I found out that was in the show, and I actually watched the entire show. It's incredible. I really loved it. But I remember when I was 15, this guy kissed somebody else at a party that I was at, and I remember just being at home after and listening to that song on loop, crying. So stupid. There's a special place in my heart, that song. Okay, sorry. Crazy tangent. WP/H is here. Who we got? Oh, Mandy. Welcome, Mandy. And Callie, hello. I hope I got everybody. La Senorita, hi. Mandy. I think that's it. Oh, Honest, welcome. Hello. All right. If I missed you, I'm very sorry. Let me know and I will say hello to you. Guru, I put my mermaid sim in the abandoned pirate ship in the tropical town. I love that for your sim. That's very sweet. Are they alone? Are they just chilling by themselves? Oh my God. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go for this. I am also playing in the background. This is The Sims 4. I decided to build a spellcaster. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is very much so a self-insert. It looks very similar to me. And I didn't intend to do that, but pretty much every time I play that ends up happening. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Maybe. Is this gonna work? Is it not working? Oh my god, of course it's not working. Why isn't this working? Give me a moment. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna put on the call while I'm doing this. Because that's the most important thing here.
Hi.
Hi.
She hasn't called me yet. She called me back, but she had to go out and save a squirrel and dance fence and took the squirrel to the vet.
Oh, that's nice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I told her, I said, you know, if people would do that in Maine, they'd shoot it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, there's so many of them out there, they ruin houses.
Oh, he's such a fucking man. Okay.
I don't shoot it because I don't have a gun and I don't shoot things anyway.
Right.
But
Who knows?
let me go in the house.
Oh
Wait.
yeah, whatever this.
No neighbors hear anything I say.
Can't hear anything you say. Honestly, I barely want to hear anything you say.
What were you doing
This is
outside?
funny.
Cutting up some wood
All right, let's see
because it's
how
chilly
this
out here.
goes.
So
Oh yeah,
like-
here we go. All right, now you can see the video.
42 degrees right now.
Oh, 42.
In my house is like 54 or so.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting up some wood so I can get warm the house up.
Yeah, you're all out of
Welcome,
breath,
Bunny.
so that's why I was.
And J Rob, hello.
Yeah. A few years ago when I first got out, I get drunk and I call NBC.
Oh my god.
And I'd ask for the department. I'd ask for the department that Chris Hansen worked in. And I didn't leave very good messages.
I need to know. Freaking
What did you say?
Intern who had
I
to
don't
field
know. I was
Lorne
gotten
Armstrong's
pissed off
drunk
with-
calls. They had no idea what was happening. That's so crazy. Oh my god, I need that in my life. Fuck, that would be some brilliant stuff for somebody to dig up. Lorne's drunk phone calls to NBC. Holy shit.
I didn't say anything threatening because I knew that could get me in trouble. So, but I think I remember one. I think I said I wanted you and
42
you
degrees
and
out
Xavier
there.
Von Erck
Damn, it is.
set up a fight for me against you two in a ring and make it
-6
legal.
here. 7. The wind chill is
I remember I said that on one of them. There was probably like 3 or 4 that I left. Then whenever I
know, right, Bunny? That would
I
be
think it was like
incredible.
after the 4th, 5th time that I did it, they made it so that my phone wouldn't, whenever I call, my phone number would be blocked. So.
Wow, you annoy everyone when you're drunk, even NBC.
Fucking
yeah.
dumbass. Oh
not,
my god.
Not very nice guy.
I need to know how many, because it's a huge corporation, right? Like, they probably get hella calls all the time, spam calls, whatever. It's not a big deal. Imagine how many times that motherfucker had to do it for them to be like, okay, this is it. We're done. We have to block this number. Unbelievable.
Times when I'm drunk.
All the time.
Well, I don't hate him
Oh my
anymore.
gosh. Okay, so when I was building this Zoom, right?
And I'm glad that he was
I
there, that someone
had
was
almost
there.
completely finished it,
so stop
and
me
then
from
realized it wasn't
making a stupid move.
spellcaster, which is kind of like a
Yeah, I mean, you
reserve
know
for
now
what
that
you call it. So I
he
had to restart the
didn't
whole
do
process.
anything.
Very
I mean, he was part of a show that they were doing a story about this because it was a huge problem. Huge problem. And I don't think people understood, you know, in particular parents and stuff, like how their kids were getting online, who they were talking to. I mean, if Kayla was real, her parents didn't know that you were talking to her the way that you were. They didn't know that you were coming over to their house. If that was
Right.
a real situation, that's very scary.
It would
And
have been very bad.
yeah, it would have been really bad. And, you know, honestly, I don't think Chris, from what I had seen on the show, wasn't
Burrito.
saying anything particularly bad. He was just asking questions. Basically, like, why are you here?
Yeah, well, see, it's actually not quite so much Chris Hansen that I don't like. It's perverted justice that I don't like. Because
it's sad, but
I know
in
what
the
they
end,
do,
it's cute.
and I know why they do it. but they don't do it for the right reasons. They don't have that stand. Those people in particular should not be doing that. It should only be law enforcement officers doing that. That's a vigilante group. They should not be doing that.
Well, they
what
they
do. But they do it the wrong way. They lure guys in that wouldn't normally do this stuff.
Okay, well, wait a minute. We're going to stop right there, because if you look at your own situation with Kayla, she didn't lure you to do anything.
I know that was all me because of my frame of mind that I was in. But I never would have done anything like that before.
The frame of mind that you were in was that you were attracted to a 13-year-old girl and you wanted to go over and fuck her. We talked about this before. And like I said, I'm not going to let you go backwards, because you're going backwards right now.
Well, I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay, so
I was going backwards a little bit.
Okay, so wait a minute.
I guess I'm just mad because
you're mad. You're
so
mad at yourself. You should be mad at yourself. I mean,
he's not mad at himself at all. He doesn't really care. He's only upset by the inconvenience of it all. He doesn't give a shit. Because anytime that he's really pressed about it, like here, or that time that he read it with Winnie, like, I mean, you'll hear in this. I listened to it a bit, or a lot of it yesterday, actually. He like jokes about it and stuff, and he'll like feign frustration, like, oh my god, do we have to talk about that? And it's just like, he doesn't give a shit at all. He learned nothing. Can I make Joran in The Sims sometime? Fuck yeah, I can. That'd be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I really want to like do a stream where y'all just give me input on something and we can have like Lorne rage in the background. But yeah, I would love that, because his fucking egghead would look crazy. Is this slow playback, or is this, hold on, sorry, playback speed? Oh, this is fast. That's how long it took me to do this freaking face. Okay, sorry, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Lorne. Oh, he has no remorse at all, and he only feigns it when people confront him about it. I don't think he gives a shit. I really don't.
Here's the way that
I think he doesn't at all.
I see it, Lorne, and there's a lot of different sting types of situations that are out there. So we can take the whole predator thing off the table, and we can look at something like a bait car, where the police department will put a car out on the street. They will either leave it running, or they'll leave it unlocked with the keys inside, all kinds of stuff like that. They'll just leave it sitting there and they'll see what happens. And 99% of the population is just going to walk right by. They're not going to care. But then you're going to have other people who are looking for that type of a situation to steal a car, and then they're going to take it. So
okay, honestly, this is a really good explanation of that.
They're not in the same way that Perverted Justice wasn't luring anyone. They went into a chat room with
I wanted to be a lawyer,
the name of a young child and the persona of a young child, and then they let the magic happen. They let people like you come in and chat it up, and there were a lot of people there who disregarded her. Even if they said hello, as soon as she said that she was 13, they failed, because that was the right thing to do.
Yeah,
so they didn't lure you, right? Exactly. So I think the luring thing, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. All of the other people in that chat room that didn't talk to Kayla or Disney Girl or whoever else was there, they don't have a problem, because they didn't talk to her. They didn't have the conversation that you had. They didn't show up at her house. They didn't do anything. They said, she's 13. I'm out of here. No way.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was wrong. There's no doubt about it.
So they weren't, but they weren't wrong for being there.
But they're not right. They are not right on everything that they do.
What is it that they do that they're wrong about?
Is there a genie in this
They go extra lengths to try to get guys to the house.
That thing was so buggy. You just get absolutely
like what extra lengths were there?
Like if you tell them no, they keep chatting.
When did you say no?
There's a few times in there that I said, no,
Oh, this
you
is one of
didn't
the
read
most
that.
satisfying moments in Lorne.
Oh, okay. I'll go back
Here we
and
go.
we can look at it together.
Oh,
I never
God, hate
saw
going back
you
to
say
thing.
no. Well, we're going to, because you're basically exonerating yourself, and you're saying that they wait a minute, and you're saying that they were the ones that kept pressing you. So I will be more than happy to look at the chat, and we're going to go through it together.
Oh God, I went through it with Winnie.
Yo.
Did you go through? You went through the whole thing with her?
No, not the whole thing. I had enough. I
think
couldn't
it's close,
stand it
like,
anymore.
The closest
Okay.
approximation
Well, I mean,
you can get.
I don't need to sit there and read
Oh
all,
my God, with a high point.
400 pages
Travis
or whatever there were.
really good
It was a
idea.
really fucking long.
Oh,
And quite
it
frankly,
wasn't.
Lorne,
It wasn't.
quite
I
frankly,
think the next
Lorne,
one's gonna be
it was
Jordan and a
fucking
genie.
boring as shit. Like if you were talking to a woman.
Thank you, hey boo. Thank you. Oh, I don't know why my audio didn't play there. That's annoying. But thank you, hey boo.
So lame. I would have been out of there in 2 seconds. Like, are you anxious to touch my penis? I'd be like, you.
Okay, I don't need a recap on
Your
that.
fucking ass, because
He's laughing. What a fucking cunt. He thinks it's funny. He does not care. He has learned nothing. All of it was a waste. All of the resources, the freaking money that people have spent on this band, it's all a waste. I don't understand how he's just like allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. It's insane to me. People have done far, far less, which honestly are only crimes because the government wants them to be crimes that haven't seen the light of day in years. And this motherfucker can just like gallivant around fucking Maine in his beautiful, I mean, of course the trailer looks like shit, but honestly, that's a beautiful tract of land. Maine is a gorgeous, gorgeous place in the United States, and it's just, he is like, just so privileged, it's disgusting. Fucking hate him.
Oh God, I went
laughing.
through it with Winnie.
Did you went through the whole thing with her?
Yeah, he's laughing.
No, not the whole thing. I had enough. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't need to sit there and read all, 400 pages or whatever there were. It was a really fucking.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200. I love that audio.
long. And
Well,
quite frankly, Lorne,
it wasn't.
quite frankly, Lorne,
I don't know what
it
that
was
is.
fucking
Nuggies.
boring as shit. Like if you were talking to a woman,
whore.
so lame. I would have been out of there in 2 seconds.
Oh,
Like,
I'm gonna
are you anxious to touch my penis? I'd be like, you. Take
Okay,
that
I
penis
don't need a
and shove
recap
it
on
up
that.
your
Oh my God,
lame.
I hate
I
it.
would have been out of there in 2 seconds. Like, are you anxious to touch my penis? I'd be like, you. Take that
Okay, I
penis
don't need a
and shove
recap
it
on
up your
that.
fucking ass, because it's so stupid. So, but we're gonna look at this because you
Well,
have it.
no,
Wait
what
a
I'm
minute.
saying is,
Shut up. Shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have it in your mind that you said no, and I want to find where you said no.
Is the audio on the?
Because if you
I told her
did,
right out straight that I would go to jail
yes,
for it.
but
yeah, but that's not saying no.
I
can't
said
tell.
no. I said no. I would go. I'm quite sure I said no. I
Okay,
could wind
well,
up in
we'll
jail
find it.
for it.
We'll find it.
And I think I said it more than once. I think. Quite
I don't
sure.
think you did. I don't think you did. I highly doubt it, because all of it was, I love you, my precious little princess. Here's my dick. Do you want to see it again before I
don't
go to
need
bed?
a recap.
So you're going to get a fucking recap if I want you to hear
Stop
one.
yelling.
Oh,
Stop yelling.
yes, I
You're
know what you're talking
going to
about.
hear it if I want you
Is
to hear
that
it. I
with
told
the-
you
the
that I'm
the
going
three
to
brothers?
look at the
I can't remember
chat,
the name of their-
and I'm going to find where you said no. Got it?
Stop yelling, though. You don't need to yell
Oh
at
my
me.
gosh, look at
Well,
these
you
outfits.
need to shut the fuck up when I'm talking to you.
Well, I hear your voice when you talk. You don't need to yell.
Stutterer.
I hate him.
You don't need to stutter and try to interrupt me.
Poor Tiffany. I
You
can
need
like
to
feel
do it
the
stop
alone.
frustration.
making excuses. Stop making excuses.
I'm not making excuses.
You are too. You're saying that they were there for the wrong reason, that they were luring you in.
They were there. They were there for money. They were doing that shit for money. They got $100,000 per show.
Big fucking deal.
That's a.
I mean, yes, it is a capitalist organization, but at the same time, like, what they were doing was sensational because of the nature of the crime, Lorne. Like, that's why people found it interesting. That's why they're making a lot of money. It's because of pieces of shit like you who have no moral compass and you think the world revolves around them and that they can get whatever the fuck they want. That is why they made a shit ton of money. Because we, to this day, millions of people find it endlessly entertaining to watch you and all your little bullshit little pals get dunked on and caught and cry about it. It's entertaining. It's really entertaining. I hope that's the only like real pain, because obviously he doesn't feel upset at all about what he's done, but I do hope that the community really does bring him some sort of amount of pain and despair and anger. I think that's the only real retribution we can get.
That's a lot of incentive.
You know what? They deserved it for having to look at your cock for a fucking month.
Oh,
They had to put a lot of...
Tracy, this is basically me. Yeah. This is me, but with like some cosmetic touches and really cool tattoos.
work in. A lot of work. A lot of hours to sit there and talk to you. And that's just one person.
That's wild. You have 2 kids.
Okay, so now that this thing is done, why is it that they need to keep pressing it?
Much love to you. That's
if you have a problem with
awesome.
them directly for whatever's happening after the
medium
fact,
syllables.
go right ahead and do whatever you need to do.
And I miss them. I hope
Okay,
not.
well, this is the thing.
Does not look-
See, one letter that I got, it wasn't just one letter. There was several different letters. And I know goddamn well it was from Xavier Von Erck. One gets sent to me. One gets sent to my brother Roy. One to my brother Paul. And one to my mother. That's pretty fucking sick. These are some sick-ass fucking people on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the members of Perverted Justice, they're not there for innocent reasons.
But okay, so but
For me
wait
to
a
protect
minute.
every member of Perverted Justice, I won't do that.
How would
What does that mean? What is an innocent reason? I don't see there being a crime. Also, like, to me, innocent feels like there's a certain sort of naivete that comes along with it. I don't understand. He's a dumbass. Innocent.
you be protecting anybody?
So for the ones that were there for the actual reasons,
Oh, yeah,
I would
cybersqueak.
protect them. But
But
I know they.
Not gonna lie, making werewolf in Sims is annoying because every 20 seconds they howl like a fucking weirdo. Yes, I hate that about the spellcasters too, Cybersqueak. Like, I wish there was a mod to make my Sims stop moving so much. Especially like when I'm trying to do like really specific movements with like facial structure and they just start moving around and like trying to cast a spell. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh. Oh, and this is the background here. That's a mod that I just found the other day. It's pretty cool. It's like a very plant-filled and sunny dressing room. I love it. It's very cool. Okay, sorry, I'll get back to the call.
Xavier Von Erck is not one of them. He's the co-founder of the fucking thing.
okay, but what does that have to do with anything about what you got caught with?
Just because it's 12 years later, Xavier Von Erck did his fucking job a long time ago.
Bad.
He needs to leave people alone. He's been sued so many times because he keeps harassing people,
Okay, well,
and not just people, they're family members too.
okay, well,
And
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
the first.
I don't know anything about that. And quite frankly, I don't really care. I mean, if you need help with something after the fact, that's a separate item.
I care because it's my mom that got a letter
has nothing to
sent.
do with
Thankfully, I
what
interrupted
happened
her.
to you to get involved with what you got involved with.
I know.
That has
I'm
nothing
not.
to do. It has nothing
I'm
to do with
saying
it.
I know that I was wrong. What I did was wrong.
Right.
I'm not trying to defend myself on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pissed off as hell because these fucks don't stop their letter writing and all this bullshit. Any way that they can possibly get a hold of me, to get me to call them and all this shit, and to send a fucking letter to my mom really pissed me right off.
Okay.
That went to the state police.
Good. What are they
have
doing about
all
it?
that information? They're still investigating. Every letter I bring in makes them do the investigating more.
It's like
Thankfully,
letters to
the letters
Santa.
have slowed down since
They
the
just
lawyer.
like collect it, but it really doesn't
I had
go
the
Well,
lawyer
anywhere.
that's good.
read the letter.
Well, that's good.
It's good. I still got that one letter. Somebody's still trying to fucking get me to call them like a bunch of fucking idiots. Do you see?
Lorne Armstrong and his sympathizers are solely holding up and propping up the U.S. Postal Service.
Why I fucking break down and start fucking crying? Because I'm so fucking tired of this shit.
Oof.
I understand.
I don't want these fucks contacting
Mama
me.
Gwen looks like Lorne in drag.
I understand.
Bad, busted drag.
Well, here's what I think.
Letters to Lorne, yes! Instead of letters to Santa.
I think that when you were on the show, obviously you were shocked and you didn't know what to say. And you were kind of in a panic. So
Yeah,
I get
okay.
that you wouldn't have come off that well. You wouldn't have been able to really think about how to respond to his questions. You just wanted to get out of there, I bet.
Yeah.
And
Funny.
and so you know, and then after the fact, you went to prison, you were gone for a while. And then when you came back, eventually you went on the internet and you created your own channel, which was a good idea, because then, you know, you can kind of show like, this is who I am, this is what I do. But the people who were
me explaining shit that fucked me all up.
It really did. It really did. Because I would have to say that everyone knows the answer to the question of why did you go there? And you fabricated this whole story.
But that's not what I was thinking when they
man with a good heart.
put out the question of why did I go there? Because
Ooh, nuggies, thank you.
all I could think is I just couldn't fucking think straight at the time.
I think what you were trying to do in answering that question
like a week ago
was
at the
to
grocery store,
try to
and I was,
minimize
like,
what happened.
Underneath, I was basically wearing a pajama, like a dress for sleep, but I have this really cool like cobalt pea coat, and this person's like, "You look so very corporate right now," and I blurted out like, "Oh yeah, I'm just wearing PJs," and then they kind of looked at me, and it was just like, I don't know, it doesn't sound that crazy, but it was just so cringe. I can't stop thinking about it. Like, they just looked really uncomfortable the way I said it, and I don't even know why.
And again, try to separate yourself from everyone else who showed up there.
Corporate goth.
Like, oh no, I'm not. That's not me. I'm not that guy.
It's not crying enough.
And you know, the fact is, we know that you were that guy. You were a predator. You were a monster. You were someone to be afraid of.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's really fucked up, and it's so scary, because then it makes you think, okay, kids have their computers in their rooms. And like when you were talking to Kayla, you're like, get your dad to put a lock on your door so they don't come in.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I know.
It just showed you how fucked, you know, people can be, especially when they go on the...
No reaction to that. None, other than just, no. Like, how do you not have a reaction to... you know, it's shit like this where maybe because of how my brain works and normal people's brain works, is that when you do something that's like extremely heinous like this, there is again a part of you that feels shame, and then if somebody mentions it, there's like a genuine frustration, like, please, oh God, don't bring that up, don't bring that up, don't bring that up. But with him, I mean, she said that and he just doesn't really care. Like, he's so blasé about it.
The internet, and they think they can get away with anything.
Hey,
they think that no one's ever going to find out.
And Gorilla,
and this is what happens.
Hello.
Yeah.
So I can't speak for... Yeah, exactly. And
Thank
I can't
you,
speak
Slapcat.
for
They should be.
every group. I don't know these people personally. I just know your situation. And I know that if they had fucked around, if they had...
I don't even...
You know, told you that...
Lorne feels shame for being caught. I don't know if he feels ashamed. I think he's just, like, mad. Like, he doesn't... at least for me, there's like ashamed, right? Like, you feel shame, you feel guilt about something. I don't think he feels guilty at all. I think if anything, he's like pissed off at himself that happened, but I don't I don't think he feels any shame about it.
13 years old, and then you showed up at the
Not to
house
shoot down
and
your-
she says
your
that she's
point. I just
13 and the
meant, like,
cops
for
run
me.
out and you get arrested. That's a different story.
Yeah, I know.
That, so the
She told
reason
me she was
why,
13.
right, and the reason why they go about things the way that they do is to make sure that when you go to court, there's no question there. They can see that all of the words came from you, and she just was saying, okay, that's it. She wasn't suggesting anything. She wasn't, there wasn't anything there. So it makes me really upset. It makes me really upset,
Yeah,
Lorne,
he's embarrassed. Yeah.
when you again
Sorry, I
try to
didn't mean
push
to
it
sound
off on
sarcastic.
something. Try to take away a little bit of the responsibility and put it somewhere else and say, well, they tried to lure me. I said no. And the reality is you never did.
They're female powers.
And I will go through that chat. I'm going to go through
You know
the
what I
entire
just realized? Lorne has been lured in by the male powers of Heelborn and Blue Boy. I need him to acknowledge that at some point. I love that he won't acknowledge that he was like in love with people who were men, and like especially like the robot. Like, sure, he's homophobic, whatever. I guess. I mean, I know it's relevant, but at the same time, it's just like, dude, you were lured into it by a quote unquote lured into it by a British male robot. Like, and then he get mad at the tone of the robot when it's just like a very deadpan British male robot. I don't know. That whole thing is a mess. Him and the lured in. I love that. Female. That's another good Lorne thing. The lured in and female powers. I'm gonna back up a wee bit. Maybe if it'll let me. Why is it not letting me? Okay. There we go. Okay.
She wasn't suggesting anything. She wasn't, there wasn't anything there.
Yeah, who knows if Sherry Twist was a woman?
So
yeah,
it makes me really upset.
So
it makes
stupid.
me really upset, Lorne, when you again try to push it off on something. Try to take away a little bit of the responsibility and put it somewhere else and say, well, they tried to lure me. I said no. And the reality is you never did. And I will go through that chat. I'm going to go through the entire thing.
Go through that chat. The
I
reality is, I know I did.
Yeah. Okay, great. Then I'm going to find it. Anyway, it makes me really upset. And that's why I yelling. And that's why I get mad because Lorne, it's like, and this is the problem. This is the problem that you.
I need to process that. Ilberg says, I always say it. If you count phone sex, Lorne has had sex with only men for the majority of his life. Wow. Or his sex life. Wow. That's wild. That's something to really consider. Holy shit.
Had originally when
I
you're basically talking about
icon. Yeah, exactly.
You're talking about, okay, I'm going to tell everybody how I got caught up in the sting. And then you go into this long, drawn-out story about your brothers and your sister and how you gave them money. They didn't give anything back to you. I think there was food that was supposed to be exchanged, and that never happened. And then you ended up in Nashville, and you were so disgusted by your family that, it put you in a bad state of mind. And therefore, had that not happened, you wouldn't have been in Nashville. You never would have been on the internet, and you would have lived happily ever after. And that's just not true.
Well, I've never met anybody that lived happily ever after.
Lorne riding off into the
sunset. Well, we're not talking about anyone. We're talking about you. And again, I'm not talking literally. I'm just saying, you wouldn't have gone to prison for this had it never happened. And so, I think that's where people get infuriated. That's why so many accounts were made making fun of you.
Thank you, Nuggies.
I would have to be willing to bet that the people who are subscribed to your channel are laughing. Like, look at this fucking clown. Like, he's actually thinking that we give a shit about his singing, that we give a shit about anything he has to say beyond the truth. He's going to give us this sad story about his family didn't make him some food because he gave them money. And so then he all of a sudden is, talking to a kid. And that never would have happened if they didn't do what they did. So as you can see, everyone, it's not my fault. With, and that's what you were trying to do. You're just trying.
Is anyone here familiar with Curb Your Enthusiasm? Specifically when Leon pretends to be Jewish to help Kramer. Anybody? Because whenever I think of him, that's what I imagine is Leon in the fucking yarmulke and glasses talking about a second bris. So good.
To garner sympathy from people.
Gotta get
and there isn't a single person except for other people in your position who really are going to be sympathetic to that.
I never been sympathetic with it either.
So perverted justice, you can think whatever you want. The reality is in your situation, they logged into that chat room and they sat there and you came to them and then you stayed there. So you may have mentioned, you may have mentioned I can go to jail, which would make sense because you knew that. You knew what you were doing, was illegal.
Yeah, but for some reason I still fucking stayed there. I'm mad at myself for not understanding why I stayed there.
But why you stayed there. I knew it was wrong.
I know, but I knew it was wrong, and I knew I didn't want to do it, and I still did it.
Lorne, I swear to Christ.
Oh, Jinx.
Don't get frustrated with me.
I'm getting frustrated with you because you did it again.
I'm frustrated with myself because I knew it was wrong. And I knew I didn't want to go there, but I still went there.
Don't say I didn't want to go there. That is the problem. You wanted to go there, Lorne.
I didn't want to be that guy.
You were that guy. So you have to acknowledge it.
I just hate it. I know I have to acknowledge it. And then I wanted to go there.
Okay, so then why did you say you didn't want to?
Because I knew it was wrong.
But why are you saying you didn't want to?
Because I didn't want to be that guy to do that type of thing.
But you were that guy.
I know, and it bugs the living fuck out of me. I know you get frustrated with me. I understand why you get frustrated with me.
Okay, so think of me as.
But I've been frustrated with myself for 12 years.
Think of me as the public.
Because he hasn't been able to get hard in 12 years. That's why he's frustrated.
This is the reaction that you have been getting. That's the reason why. If you look at the comments on your videos, how many times are they just things from your chat log that they're putting back to you?
I know.
Exactly.
It makes me fucking sick. The whole fucking chat log.
Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah.
This is like the idealized version of me.
Thing.
Like me with
trying to
find
find
places
that I said
a lot of
no.
it a face.
And it never happened.
Yes, yeah.
It never happened.
I made their partner a like trans girly boy sort of, and I love them so much. They look so good. I'll play it soon once this video's done.
Lorne. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm gonna see. Let's see here. I am at my desk. So.
Yes, all the time.
Do you have the chat log right in front of you?
No.
Okay. So, first of all, yes, I do, but also I pucker my lips like that just a lot, like resting. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why. But yeah, especially because I have my septum is a snake, and so it's it gets thicker towards the base where the snake head it like wraps around the tail, and it'll get like itchy because it'll slide a bit, and so I just got to move it and totally use my Filtrum, I think that's called, Cupid's bow.
Thank God.
But I will in a second.
Oh God.
Oh my God, I want that shirt. Like I literally want this outfit.
Do you have a file on your computer that says Lorne?
I don't. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Listen to this
I was
giddy
gonna scare
fuck.
me if you did.
This giddy
No,
piece of
absolutely
shit.
not.
Like, holy fuck. He has no remorse. Oh, I want to punch him so bad. It's the other thing. Every time he laughs like that, you know it is rank, stank, hot breath. Blech. So gross. That's the kind of breath that, like, in SpongeBob, you know, whenever somebody breathes out like a nasty breath and it, like, kills the plants. That's his breath.
All right, let's see.
You don't want fun.
So what is it that you think that you said?
That I could go to
Bunny,
jail.
oh,
All right, let's look up jail.
Your girlfriend sounds really cool. Yes, Cybersqueak. I did notice that this Sims pronouns are actually they, them.
This is going to be cool.
His I.
Oh yeah.
I bet
I
you
didn't
it's
see
gonna
the
be-
neo
all right,
pronouns
let's see.
yet.
All right.
Bunny, are you dating Guru? Oh, Bunny, are you?
I'm going to
Kern?
read to you the times when you said jail, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Gingivitis? Oh, definitely.
You have another 5 years of school, and you're going to go through a lot of changes. If I had you right close to me, then I would
Oh,
say,
God.
Shut up. Then I would still stay. I would still say the same thing. But this is why I
Lauren
wish you were
Breath is like
18.
paint stripper.
Then you could come. Then I could come
Exactly.
get you, and we could get married.
He could
But
redo
where
the
you're
entire
13, the only
entire
thing
side
that
of
could
his
happen is
trailer
I
with
would end
just
up in
bleeding
jail,
out.
and I know you
So gross. Ew.
don't want
Popcorn
that
sound
to
effects
happen.
plays every time.
Let's make sure we put it on the kid. That's a good
me too,
idea.
buddy.
All right, and then she said, "Jail? What?" And then it says,
Yeah, medium
"Well, you're
syllables.
under 18 years old.
Yep, he thinks
If I
this is
did
it.
anything with you and someone found out about it, I could end up in jail."
This is closeness. Medium syllables. This is foreplay. You know what I mean? How does this not turn you on to listen to your shitty pedophile not boyfriend talk to his little child? Oh my gosh, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say child bride, but never mind. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Turd Ferguson. Appreciate you. Oh, Cornville. Hi. Bye. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. That'd be mean. DJ Payne 1. How could I have gingivitis if I don't even eat ginger? All right. Shut up. How do I? Okay.
She said, "Why? I don't understand."
Welcome, Jiffy.
Because the legal
I'm
age
happy
for
you're
me to
here.
do anything with a girl is 18. You're not 18 yet. If I did
You're
anything
not
with you
18.
right now and someone found out about it, the cops would put me in jail because you're not 18 yet. That's why it's not a good idea for me to be in love with you right now.
Yikes.
And it sucks because I think
Oh God.
I am in love with
Oh, yeah,
you.
gotcha. Hot as fuck.
All right.
I was tempted,
And
Cornville, not
then
gonna lie. I
says,
was like,
okay, so
do I get
say
rid of
I
this
went on a
man?
date with you, then you would go to jail? Yes, because I'm 37 years old and you're 13 years old. She's like, that's dumb. And she says, I know it is. Because
Hey,
two
Mama
people
Gwen's
can't help
fat
it when
ass
they care
chair.
about it as much
What
as
a
we do.
name.
Shut up. But I
don't want to
don't-
hear that.
But I don't want to go to jail.
I'm gonna rewind a
and
little
I
bit
know
because I just
you,
want to listen
and
to
it
him make
sucks
that noise
because
again.
I think
Oh God.
I am
Hey,
in love
Chipper
with
Grandson.
you.
Hi, edge of chairs.
All right.
You fucking idiot.
And then it says, okay, so say I went on a date with you, then you would go to jail.
Yes, Tickle, it is.
Yes.
Hi, Tickle.
Because I'm 37 years old and you're 13 years old. She's like, that's dumb. And she says, I know it is. Because two people can't help it when they care about each other as much as we do. Shut
Oh,
up.
that
But
that
I
don't want to
shit,
hear that.
that right there. This, that, and the laugh. Holy shit, dude. Like, again, no contrition. I want to actually strangle him. Or what did Jordan say? I want to hit. Like, if I had talked to him in person, I would have slapped the shit out of him. It's disgusting. Anybody else? I mean, I guess we're a bit desensitized because most of us know this pretty well, but like, the amount of shame and like cringe that I would feel and like pain if that was my chat log. I don't think I could handle it, and this fucker doesn't give a flying rat's ass.
Want to go to jail, and I know you don't want me to either. Let's put it on the kid again.
Slash your mom's a goth mom.
I knew you were going to say that.
And then she says, no, I don't want you to go to jail. I would cry.
Absolutely, Gorilla's mom.
Let's find the other one.
Oh, you know what I just realized? Okay, you mentioned that Kayla calls. When he laughs at her, it's like almost the same laugh. Like it's a slightly bashful laugh. What he just did with Tiffany and the Kayla calls. Holy shit, that's a really good observation point. Thank you, Gorilla's mom. And also,
all right. So then a couple days later,
that connection. I'm gonna have to go back and compare the two.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Road Scholar, welcome.
Doofy, watch out.
Good to see you.
It said, I'm gonna find a good place to start.
The Kayla chat log, yeah. I can't listen to the actual Base Shaman's chat log reading. I absolutely cannot listen to that. I've tried. It just, I appreciate what he did, but it's so gross to me. I can't enjoy it. And then when Bapsby during Lorne does the readings, I'll listen, and honestly sometimes I do have to leave because I just get, it's just too much to me. Tia live stream sent me here. Oh, he said I was a better streamer than Wes. Wow, he is a liar, but I will take that compliment. Welcome, Red Sea Dale. This is The Sims. Yes, this is Sims 4. I am building. Yeah, it's basically me. And then Guru, I just made an elaborate treasure room specifically for a solid gold frog sim. What? That's so cool. You're gonna have to share that with me. I want to see it. I don't think Lorne was aware of the extent of the internet when he got out of prison and didn't realize that everyone would see what he did or he would never have gotten on YouTube. Totally. Yeah, he did not anticipate the reach that the internet would have. And then also at the time, right, lots of people get into forums, but now things are even more interconnected, and it's I feel like easier to find your little niche and also disseminate that with more people.
Oh, okay. This is the part where
what up?
You wanted to give out your phone number, but you wouldn't put it on Yahoo because if the Yahoo police were there, then you could get in trouble.
Oh, fantastic.
So you said,
Fantastic Planet said, I feel more embarrassment, shame for rereading old AIM convos I had with creeps and wasn't even the person in the wrong. That is some real shit. Right, and that's the trauma that people who are victims have to live with, you know? I'm not going to say who, but there is a famous reality TV person who I talked to when I was a teenager. And at the time I thought it was really cool, but then now I think back on it and I'm just kind of embarrassed by the whole thing. And it's these motherfuckers talk to children online, and then somebody like Lorne, who doesn't really have any remorse at all or feels any guilt, he doesn't look at it that way. He looks at it as something to brush off, or here he is, what he thinks is foreplay with a potential mate, where he's just reading the chat log and groaning and giggling. It's so disgusting. I'm sorry that happened to you. Fantastic Planet. I'm sending you hugs. Yeah, just being hard on myself, not realizing how fucked up they were. Yup, that's a mood. That's some I don't even know what the term is. Isn't it not survivor's guilt? Victim guilt? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Guru talked to Snooki, confirmed. I wish it was Snooki. The person I talked to is so lame that it I also feel kind of dumb because it's just that motherfucker is so fucking lame. And he still has a TV show. I'm curious if anybody else is like me. I don't really want to know, but I also am mildly curious.
I want to talk about when are we gonna be able to see each
Was
other.
it Drake Bell?
I do too, but we
No.
can't talk about that
No.
anymore. Remember? That's
No.
why I need you to use my
It was
PN.
unfortunately
like
I don't
as
even know.
soon
It
as
was
he possibly can.
even worse kind of
And then she
reality
said,
show.
"Geez, my parents are here at night most of the time. I don't know
Don't
why
disseminate
we
nothing.
can't talk about it in here. That's silly." And then you said, "Would you rather see me in jail?" LOL. She goes, "No." And then you say, "Okay then, LOL." Then she says, "How are you going to go to jail by talking on here?" And then you say, "Go onto MySpace, and I sent you an invite to download MySpace IM.
Oh my God.
So do that, and we'll talk about it on there."
When I think of MySpace, I think
Okay,
of
so you
Jesse
wanted to
Star,
talk on MySpace.
which is also terrifying and pedophilic.
Oh, you said you certainly don't want to tell them you're looking at your boyfriend's penis.
Oh,
LOL.
Jesus, Lorne.
Oh, this is the part where you're talking about the lock on their door. Let's
The lock on
see.
my door.
No,
Oh.
the lock on her door.
All right. Okay. Well, we don't have to keep recapping now.
No, we do.
You're bearing too much into
and then
recapping
and
it.
then it's going to
It
say...
pisses me off. I don't need to recap it constantly.
And then it's going to say... Well, you wanted me to look at this because this is where you're going to say no. So I'm just
feel
pointing
that.
this out where you say no. And then you said you also
Wes
don't want to be telling them that
Must,
you and your
welcome.
boyfriend are planning to stick his penis in your
Fantastic,
vagina
if you
while
ever,
they're
like,
gone
Okay,
for
yeah,
4
but-
days.
yeah,
LOL.
but-
Shut
Listen,
up!
you're
Shut
not
up.
reading the
Shut
part.
up.
I relate a lot, and I'm very sorry you had to go through that. That's some fucked up bullshit. I wish there was a way to like out every single one of those fuckers. Cause like, partially, I mean, yeah, like I feel like their families should know, but also like they should deal with the consequences.
About the jail,
Shut
you're
up.
reading something
I'm
that it
getting
doesn't have to
there.
do with the
I'm getting
jail.
there.
Credit,
I'm
it's
getting
not the
there.
family.
I'm getting there. Shut
Hey
up.
Wes, I think I said hi.
And
already,
then
but
she
voice
said,
to voice.
LOL,
Welcome,
yeah,
welcome,
I
my
think they would
friend.
flip out. Then you said, yeah, a lot, LOL, and I'd end up in jail.
And you did.
Let's see another jail
Dun,
part.
dun, 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 dun.
Let's see. Actually, that is all that you mentioned about jail. See, is there anything else that you...
So, just a quick recap. She just... Oh, hey, Callie. I don't know if I said hi to you. I don't know. Just a quick recap. Basically, that whole chunk was just her looking up in the document where he was talking about jail.
want me to look up?
And that's
what about...
He's a fucking liar.
No.
Oh.
No.
Why?
I don't need to keep recapping the conversation.
Why? I want
Because
to
I've
find
recapped it for 12 years.
Wes,
But I'm
I
trying
heard
to
that
help you where you
TLI
said
said
no.
that I was
I'm
a
trying to
better
help you find
streamer.
it.
Is that fact?
No, let's not find it.
Is it because it's not there?
I don't. Maybe it's not. I remember mentioning jail, that I would go to jail.
Right. And you would say LOL after that because you didn't think you would.
And you're trying to thrash me again with words.
No, I'm just saying what you said.
No, you're trying to get in punches. I know what you're doing.
Get
Punches?
flash me again.
Why would I want
Yes.
to punch you?
Yes.
Gee, I wonder.
I would never do that. I don't want to break a nail. Because
Yeah.
I think I would probably hit you really fucking hard.
Probably. You probably won't
Yeah.
do anyway.
Yeah, I know. We looked at this a little bit and you'd never said no.
Anyway.
So now you know why people get pissed off. This is exactly the kind of reaction that you would get with really anybody. You can't deny what's there. You just
I don't
can't.
deny that I did wrong anyway.
You're trying to. It's the whole
I'm not.
point.
I'm not trying to. I'm not
Is
trying
that
to
a
deny that
real
what I did was wrong.
Hockey team?
What are you trying to do then?
I don't really know now. I know I was wrong.
Callie, you're a gem, and I cherish you, and I'm so thankful that I got to meet you. And I hope your day gets better, or your week gets better, and I hope you have a very relaxing night. I'm sorry you're going through it, but we're here for you.
And nobody drove me there. I drove myself there. Nobody put my fingers on the keyboard. I did it.
Wes!
Nobody took your dick out.
Wait. TLI said I'm a better singer, songwriter, human being, guitar player, and I have bluer eyes than you. True. Bluer eyes, I don't know about all that. But
And stroked it
All right.
for
Everything else,
13-year-olds,
absolutely.
right? Nobody did that
I
either.
know you. I know you don't want me to miss a lick.
No, absolutely not.
I try to forget things that I've done.
You can't.
No, I can't. It's hard enough for me to forget them.
Right.
I don't need.
So don't
I don't
try.
need people to keep pressing it in my brain.
Okay, real
Nobody's
talk.
pressing
This
it.
is
It's
my
already
wedding
there,
look.
Lorne.
This outfit right here. This is
Well,
And
all
it's
people
in
just
my
try to
brain
get
too.
that-
That's why
like,
it's
event I
so
get married.
frustrating to me.
Well, no, let it be frustrating. Doesn't mean that you have to punch me every time I turn around with this shit.
I'm not
I would
punching
love
you.
to see her punch
Or
him.
every time you think you have got to get them words in that I said in that conversation.
I'm
You
trying
don't
to
need
help
to.
you.
I know what was.
I'm trying
I'm
to
the one
help
that typed the damn thing. I know
I'm
what's
trying-
there.
well, you obviously
he
don't
doesn't.
because you're
No, you
saying that you
don't.
said no.
Maybe because I'm trying to intentionally forget things.
Yeah, you're trying to forget and avoid.
No, I'm not. There's no way that I can avoid it.
You're trying
I'm just
to,
trying to forget things that I said.
and that's why
I
you
hate.
made the
I hate being that guy that said that shit.
right. But you are that guy, Lorne. Is what I'm telling you. And until
I was
you
that guy.
can
I'm not that guy anymore.
until you
Mhm.
can actually
Can assure you at the time he
acknowledge
didn't think he
it.
was that guy either.
Until that happens, and you continuously go back. I know I didn't want to go there. Whenever you do that, you're gonna get the same
got vision, stop punching
reaction,
Lorne.
the same one.
Maybe that's why he's so
That's
forgetful.
why people go fucking crazy over that
like
video
brain
when
damage
you're crying about food
from all the crap for put downs
your family,
thrashings
and like, well, what does
punches.
this have to do with you doing what you did? It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with the fantasy that you had. Period. I know that you hate it. I know that you know that it was really fucked up, but it doesn't diminish it. It's something that you're going to have to deal with forever.
It's not easy to deal with it.
I know that it
He's
is.
not dealing with
It's
it.
not easy dealing with the fact that I'm the guy that said that fucked
Yeah.
up shit.
I know.
All that distancing language, the guy, who I was at the time, I never wanted to be that guy. Like, I was, like, it's all distancing language. And it further just demonstrates he doesn't
When
care.
they say there's little
Zero
fucking
contrition.
shit that they say and you get their little fucking kicks
Contrition
in,
is tonight's
they
word.
think I should be all fucking lighthearted about it, and I'm not lighthearted about it. It
Where's
pisses me
my
off.
the noise case?
No, they're
Don't.
not expecting you to
I
be
deal with it
lighthearted
enough
about
on my
it.
own. I deal with it enough on my own. I don't need people to try to get kicks in that.
Oh my god, I just thought of an idea. I could do like a Lorne word etymology. Etymology of the actual word, not like Lorne's use of it. But if you guys would be interested in that, give me a Lorne term and I can look it up. And what the actual textbook definition is and the etymology.
They're not expecting you to be lighthearted about it. They're really not. They know the
Wes?
reaction that they're going to get.
Whatever you sent Callie, it better not be a photo of Elmer's glue and coupons. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what the fucked up thing is? A lot of those guys on there, I guarantee you go look in their fucking background, I guarantee you'll find things that they've done probably worse than I.
Oh,
than
shut
what I
the
did.
fuck up,
No,
Lauren.
we're not.
There's-
Okay, we are gonna take a break, a very brief break, to to look up the etymology for Munkle, as suggested by my fellow linguini, DJ Payne 1. Etymology. Munkle? What a crazy word! I'd never heard of that before. It's not even okay. Hold on. We're gonna have to go to Google because it's not even registering as a word. Mongol? Oh. Okay. Huh. I'm getting German? Yeah, I'm getting German. I'm not seeing any English for it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's saying in German to rumor. Okay. I'm sorry. I guess that didn't work out. Etymology for dink? Oh, pecker. Oh yeah, we're doing pecker. Pecker etymology. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Pecker, noun. From the 1690s, one who or that which pecks, which is an agent noun from the verb peck. The slang tense of penis is from 1902, and according to the OED, it's chiefly from the US, and it adds that the British colloquial sense of peck is courage and resolution. And the quote from that is from 1853, the example being, keep your pecker up. This term is commonly avoided by British travelers in the United States. Holy fucking shit! Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh my god, I need like a Brit Lornographer to confirm this for me. Holy shit, that's fucking hilarious. Okay, so we have words related to pecker, which is the verb peck, to peck. The OED must have munkle, right? I don't... I'm gonna have to... I don't know. I didn't see it anywhere. Okay. Where's the verb? Oh, here we go. Pick, verb, from the early 13th century. It was originally pickin, meaning to peck. And then it also meant to work with a pick or dig up, probably representing a fusion of Old English pictian, to pick, and a gloss in Latin stigmata with Old Norse pica, meaning to prick or peck, both from a Germanic root. Influence from the Middle French piquer, to prick or string, is also possible, though it's generally not considered to be related to the English word. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody but me and DJ Payne, but yeah. I want to see what the... it doesn't have the reconstructed version. Yeah, the oldest it's going back to is the 12th century. That's unfortunate. I don't know, whatever. Proper word for munkle. I don't know. Attach? Cling? Because I think munkle would be a verb. And so I think cling to or attach or grasp might work. I don't know. I'll tell you this much. If you're in jolly old London town, you don't want to find yourself at a train station late at night, you risk of being munkled. That's all I'm going to say. That's funny. If only Euro was still around. Yep. Oh my god. He'd let us Oh no, me Pekka. Getting robbed in London. On guard, sir. Were they gold? Okay.
Go there.
Alright, sorry, we'll get back to
yeah, I am.
We're not. Why? Because
That
again,
was
you're
great.
trying to.
Xavier Von Erck was after a
Who
fucking
gives a shit?
little
Who
girl.
gives- I don't fucking care. I don't know anything about him.
He's the co-founder of Perverted Justice.
I don't know anything about him. I don't care.
Oh, look at this fit. Okay.
Maybe that's one reason I'm so pissed off about Perverted Justice. 'Cause I knew what Xavier Von Erck was.
Then go after him.
How? How the fuck can I do that?
I don't know.
Can't do that.
Okay.
Do the same
then,
thing.
But
No.
but what you're doing is you're saying, I know what I did was messed up,
Mom.
but this person is
I
messed
know.
up too, and
I know what-
that's where you're subtracting.
Oh, shit.
That's where you're
I know what
subtracting
you're
your
saying.
responsibility. Yeah. So that's what needs to stop. They're totally
manipulate
different. They are
something. Okay.
separate.
So he wasn't using
So
it
if
in the
you want to
correct
go
way.
after him, great. But you have to separate that from yourself. You can't point at him and say, Xavier, you're a fucking scumbag because you went after a little girl, when you should be pointing the finger at yourself.
I know it pisses me off. I'm mad at myself for doing something that I knew was wrong. Then I had to turn around and look at the guy that was involved in catching me doing something wrong when I know that he's done it. That's what pisses me off.
What proof do you have that he did it, first of all?
Emma was the one that found it. Something she found on Tinder.
Okay.
And I know I don't need to concentrate on them. I know that's just
amazing.
Hurts me worse when I think about that shit when I get my own shit to deal with. It's just.
I mean, in all honesty, it could be someone who created a profile named Xavier von Erck, and it didn't have to be him.
I don't think it was. I think it was.
Well, how would you know? I mean, people.
I can't. We'll have to ask Emma to remember, because I can't remember exactly what it was that she read.
Okay. Well, I mean, the thing is that people have probably made profiles with your name too.
No, yeah, I know they have.
So it's the
I
same
love
thing.
Romeo and
Why?
Juliet so much. What softer light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who was already sick and pale with grief. Fucking love Romeo and Juliet. Shakespeare's amazing in general, but that one's good.
Why would it be different for him?
It's so cute. I mean, it's not, but it is.
I can't remember if in the series.
I should say, it's not cute. When I think of Romeo and Juliet, I think of Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes, who I think are cute, so.
You can't what?
I can't remember if Emma said there was a picture of him or something like that. Or the lady was telling who it was. Something. Showed a picture of him or something like that.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, people have pictures.
I can't remember. We'll have to ask Emma, because she's the one that was reading it.
Okay.
She read it to me, but I can't remember everything that she read.
Okay. Well, maybe she'll remember. Maybe she won't.
But I know I need to stop concentrating on them. Just concentrate on me.
Jesus Christ.
Concentrate on you. Absolutely.
I'm sorry I get frustrated. I'm sorry that you get frustrated with me.
I hope that at some point I'm not going to have to. Like, I hope that that's not the reaction that I have. That's what I'm hopeful for, because, I want us to have productive conversation. And I know when I get mad, you are going to get frustrated too, or you're going to get upset. And sometimes it gets the best of me, because when someone is trying to back themselves up with, information about other people and trying to make it, they try to create a smokescreen as if that's where the focus should be, when it's in order to take it off of themselves. It's total deflection.
Try to put it off on other people like it was someone else's fault. And that's not at all what I'm trying to do, because I know what I did was wrong, and I know it was my fault that I did it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think just some of the people that are involved with it is what irritates me. You know that Winnie talked to Xavier, don't you?
No, I don't.
When her and I first met,
I love the Iliad.
Winnie actually presented herself as case to me, and it was because of Xavier von Erck. Xavier was telling her things to say. Winnie, he actually, I guess he made some threat or something against Rhoda.
Achilles is such a little bitch. I can hear
trying to make sure that he stayed away from Rhoda. And he even made Winnie watch him on cam jerking off to a picture of me. That's what Winnie told me. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. I mean, she was also on drugs.
Fucking Winnie! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I gotta go back. Oh Lord. Okay.
I had a message on my YouTube channel. My headset just went off. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit, but it really sucked.
Okay. can I call you back in like
Well, it's okay right now. Just make sure that you stay like
stand
that.
still?
Yeah, stand still. Uh-huh. Put your leg up in the air. Make sure you got good reception.
Should I go back?
Whatever you have to do.
Fuck. Oh well, whatever. That was funny.
Right.
I'm gonna try and go back. I'm gonna try and go back. Hi, Michael Mendoza. I'm gonna do it.
Fat ass.
Figure it out. Cause that was pretty fucking funny.
He stayed away from Rhoda, and he even made Winnie watch him on cam jerking off to a picture of me.
That's
That's
it.
what Winnie told me.
That's
That's
it.
fucked up.
Lorne thinks that Xavier
Yeah,
Von
that is
Erck
fucked
was
up.
jacking off to a
She was also on drugs. So,
Yeah, I know, but
So
I'm only going by what Winnie said.
okay.
But I mean, she was in some house in California. Evidently, it was a really nice house.
Uncle Mendoza.
Emma went there, and she went out to the concert with Winnie and I don't know who else. But they photoshopped Casey's face on Winnie's body, I guess, and so they could show me and all this shit. That was fucked up.
You can't believe you fell for another Casey
Yeah.
catfish.
That lasted for like 3 months.
Oh, did it really? You thought that?
Yeah.
So Casey was
Oh,
the
no.
one who was talking to you on the phone?
Because Winnie had her name on the internet.
Oh, Lord.
I had a message on my YouTube channel. My headset just went off. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, a little bit, but it really sucked.
Okay. Can I call you back in like
Jesus Christ, girl.
Well, it's okay right now. Just make sure that you stay like
stand
that.
still?
Yeah, stand still. Uh-huh. Put your leg up in the air. Make sure you got
Shut
good
up,
reception.
Doopy. Fashion
Whatever you have to
consultant.
do.
Can you blame him? Have you seen Lorne a pair of jeans?
Okay.
I was showing my partner those videos of Lorne like running around and doing a flip. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, our little goblin can do wonders, man.
Fat ass.
Like, just won't cut it."
Oh, you heard me? I didn't know you would hear me.
I heard you. Call me a dumbass. Winnie had a message on my YouTube channel for me.
Oh, he's really quiet now.
She went on the
I mean, who the fuck knows what you're talking about
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
not
I
on my
can't
end.
even hear you.
You can't. I stayed in the same position I was in.
Did you stick your phone
Okay.
up your ass? Oh.
Why don't you
Can
shit
you
it
hear me
out?
now?
Well, sort of. God, it sucks.
I know. That's why I can leave my phone in one spot and have my headset on and move around.
Oh my god.
Can you hear me now?
Jeez. No.
Well, Rhodes Scholar. Lorne was like a clown in the prison
Oh,
rodeo.
great.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, radio, so I can stay in this position.
Stay right there.
Okay, Roscoe, don't move. You stay right there. That your collar is helping.
Ah, there we go. Cool.
Okay, Winnie put a message on my YouTube channel, and Emma saw. Well, Emma would read the messages for me that was on my channel because I couldn't. They had already taken my computer. Didn't want me on YouTube,
Okay.
and Emma read that message,
hmm
which AKA was Winnie,
Okay.
and that's when I started talking to Winnie.
Okay.
Because she fooled Winnie, she fooled Emma for those
Oh my god.
3 months until Emma found out.
This story is
Okay.
insane.
Because Winnie was in the hospital, and
I see.
that's how the whole thing started.
Like, how can
Yeah,
you
that was 'cause of
repeat
Xavier
this to
Von Erck,
anybody
'cause
and not be like,
Xavier
wait a second. Wait a second.
Held something against Winnie that had to do with Rhoda, that he put Rhoda's name on the internet or something like that.
Oh.
Imagine
Okay.
Jesse writing an Asian character.
I don't know.
Yikes, that'd be bad.
So, and so that you don't hate Emma too much.
Wait. What does it say? Shout out to J.K. Rowling writing the only Asian character with name Cho Chang. Yeah, she's an idiot and a cunt. Kingsley Shacklebolt. Oh, yikes. Honestly, like, upon further examination of those books, they actually were not good. and everybody was just kind of caught up in the adrenaline rush of it. I will say I really did love the twins. They were great. Fred and George. Oh my god, I wish I knew them. IRL. They were like my cousins or something.
Emma saved Winnie's ass a lot of times. She literally saved her ass a lot of times.
I don't think I ever said
Wait,
that.
what was that one thing that she read like? Tiki Tiki. That was it. Tiki Tiki Tembo. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna Google this. Tiki Tiki Tembo. No Sarembo. Yeah, it's supposedly a Chinese boy with a long name. But I believe it was written by criticism and inaccuracies, criticizing for informing the stereotype that Asian names sound like nonsense syllables. And I believe it was written by a white woman. There's a whole thing. Anyway.
But I hated Emma.
Well, no, you didn't say that you hate Emma, but before you dislike her too much.
So Italian.
She saved Winnie's ass a lot of
times.
Just because she's Mexican.
Oh. You have a wand, buddy? I have serious wax wand.
Me?
Yeah, you just said it the night before last.
No, I was
Leave my baby alone. It's her birthday.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know.
Shut the fuck up.
I know Winnie told me that. She did that all.
Yikes.
All the time.
Yeah, but I would never say that. I don't think that about her at all.
Well, Winnie got better at it, though.
Oh, hey, she already turned. I guess she's on East Coast time, so she is whatever.
After a while, she stopped calling her wetback, and she started just calling her bitch. So she graduated.
Oh my God. Well, when Winnie calls you a bitch, that's actually kind of a good thing. She calls me bitch all the time. That means that she loves you.
Because she must really love me. Every time I turned around, she was calling me bitch.
Thank you, Nuggy. Tembo.
That's really
I told you,
Shari, Bari, Brucci, Pete.
I told you, you do realize I have a name, right? She said, I know, bitch, up. Shut up.
Right, exactly.
29 and oh so fine. Yeah, last year in her, you know, she's gonna make a big deal about it being her last year of her 20s. I wish I could talk to her still. Maybe I should send her like an email saying happy birthday. You think she'd like that?
Yeah, so I don't hate Emma.
What's crazy?
I think Emma's really smart.
I didn't realize she was older than me.
Super pretty.
I thought we were the same age.
And you know, I don't have any problem with her. I know that she's done a lot for my sister. She is not an easy person to deal with. So, you know, the fact that Winnie is still alive is a really great thing.
Oh my gosh. It's a miracle.
You know, Dan's pretty good too.
Lorne.
I mean, I guess.
Dan's really good with Winnie.
He's not my favorite. So.
He's not your favorite.
No.
So I heard.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. I know you're friends with him and everything, but he's kind of an asshole.
Well, I understand. Just because I'm friends with him doesn't mean that everybody likes him.
Tiffany before she's talking about how much he hates Dan. And
it's a what?
He's always wearing a tool belt. It's always a different color. You know, it's kind of weird.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing a tool belt when him and Emma came here that night.
Of course not. Surprised. Oh my God, idiot.
He probably didn't finish bedazzling it.
Doesn't really bedazzle it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's the rhinestone cowboy.
Oh my God.
I'd like to be a smile at some point. Dan bedazzle me.
Yeah, he'll bedazzle anything that you want.
Bedazzled Lamondre. That is something I want to see.
Well, he'll bedazzle you.
Bedazzled Piccolo.
Hey, do you want to take the phone out of your ass again? Oh my God. Is your headset all set?
Probably.
I mean, this is torture.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so that's
Okay.
my sim.
There, now I can move around again. I don't know how
Got
much.
it.
I think it's probably like 2 hours time on it.
Okay, well, we don't
Usually
need
when
that
it when it turns
much.
Look at
when it
them.
turns blue, it's usually 2 hours.
Okay, good.
I think they're done.
Anyways.
Oh, no, I'm still done.
Anyway, bedazzlement.
Dazzled a traffic cone during the pandemic?
No,
Is
I
that
didn't do that.
true?
That's Dan's thing.
Are you being
not
serious
happy.
right now, Michael Mendoza?
No, you can bedazzle me different ways.
That's fucking
Nah.
tight.
No thanks.
Yeah.
So, well, and they're not even verbal punching.
Yeah,
bags
was it
either.
like what colors? Was
No,
it
they're not.
a black and white type of a cone? Was it like the orange and white kind of a cone? Was it funky? Yeah, it is me. Look at me. Hi, Key.
And I feel like that's something that you need to learn too, because I don't think you know that very well.
Could ask Perm and be like,
Oh, I
like,
know it.
on a
I just
scale of
I
like
messed up on it a few
good to
times.
bad.
'Cause
How much
I've
does that
gotten
look
too
like me?
stupid getting drunk.
Actually, I should, because I
and
kind
taking my
of am
frustration
curious
frustration out on other people.
with other eyes.
And what really sucks is I never used to be like that. When I used to drink, I drink social. But when I go over to Tony's, I don't drink social. I drink social, but I try to keep up with
He's
him.
gaming in the other room.
And that I know that can never happen
He can
because
hear me.
he drinks like
Oh, girl.
almost 3 to my 1.
Mm-hmm.
Our
And,
neighborhood was
it's
crazy
just-
about reserving their parking spots with cones. What the fuck?
Such a stupid move
That's
going over
crazy.
there. Enjoyed going over to Tony's because it would be just like I would be. Would be
It's
go
already
over and
suggesting
drink with
Leon
Dad.
vids. That's
That's
funny.
all Dad would
Okay,
do,
wait,
was just
hold
sit
on.
there and he'd drink.
Okay,
Where
Does this-
Dad would actually.
does this look like me? Come hither. Does it? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I do self-inserts. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Does it look like me?
yeah.
Look at that outfit, though. That's that rug that I want to get. Just so happens to be on a freaking dress for the game. I want that hair.
It is pretty cool.
I need to get a wig.
You still streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now. Though I'm almost done because I am so tired. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, I'm almost done with the video. I don't know what's going on here. We'll skip around to where they're just like freestanding, maybe. Wow, that was an hour and 34 minutes, guys, and that was on fast mode. Just to let you know how long it takes me. Oh yeah, Squeaks is high.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Cocktaila. Alright, it was a classic orange cone covered in sequins, pasted one at a time. That's so cool. That sounds very like zen too, like okay, relax. Very zen too, kind of like when you're like crocheting or painting or whatever. I love that. All right, Perm's getting sleepy over here, acting like a little kid. Okay, I'm actually gonna pause here now, and we can resume this another time. It's coming up here soon. I'll be back. Just more, more Sims vids. Listen to this. We made it 48 minutes in out of 6 hours. So, yeah, it's gonna be a long series, but worth it. I fucking love this call. This is my absolute favorite Debbie call. And I was thinking about doing maybe like a new series where I just kind of go through, not a new series, my series, going through all of the calls that are my favorite from, like, Catfish, or like villains of Lawrence, or friends, his boys, things like that. I thought it'd be cool. Anyway, all right, sleep well. Don't forget to delete your archives. And I hope all of you have just a really chill, beautiful night. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Who I think I said, can't wait to see your Sims adventures. Thank you. Appreciate it. Me too. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, sorry. I didn't close out yet. I'm so dumb. All right. Bye, everybody.
Because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see light. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight, oh take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. Driving in your car, I never, never want to go home, because I haven't got one, oh I haven't got one. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege